But if you really are into your garden tech, then you're just going to love this thing. I love solar powered drip irrigation systems. I've got 3 or 4 of them just stacked right there, and they are watering large parts of my vegetable garden, including some fruit and strawberries, a good 20 to 25 yards in that direction. I've been impressed with them since the first time I got this cheap little thing off Amazon a couple of years ago, which, by the way, is still working. So when I saw that Gardena, that really high-end garden tech company, brought out a solar drip irrigation system at £150, which is 4 to 5 times more expensive than these ones, I just had to buy it and test it for you. Because that's what I do, because I'm the military gardener. Let's get to it. So the first thing to do for you is just have a quick look at the box. It is saying it can water up to 30 plants, or I suppose that's probably 30 pots. You know what, my experience of all of these systems, there's the Irrigatia system there, which is really good, and a couple of the Chinese TRJZWAs and a few others behind me, they can do so much more than that. I have a video where I tested this Chinese solar powered drip irrigation system off of Amazon, and I quadrupled the system and it absolutely nailed it, and it just kept going. So you know what, I'm going to make an early call and say that can probably do somewhere north of 100 plants. Neatly packaged, and I can already see the components of this, without even getting them out, look like they are really quite premium quality. And then on the back, just gives you a bit of a rundown of the mechanics of it and the modes, but it looks really, really simple, which is the thing that's exciting me most about this product. So without further ado, let's get the box open. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's the difference here. That is really nicely packaged. It looks like a really premium thing already. So I'm just going to lift it out. Oh, I'll tell you what, that just does feel nice in the hand. It feels heavy. It feels solid. I like how it freestands. You don't have to screw it into anything. I'm already loving this thing. That is obviously all of the different dripper components. You've got T's, you've got elbows, stoppers, and then the various different drippers for different rates. Yeah, look at that, to give you an idea. Look at that, that's night and day, that is, compared to one of the things off the cheaper systems. And I'm glad, because it has to be, for the price. Right, that is a bag of, just looks like pipe clamps. Irrigation tubing. So again, in my experience, they don't give you enough of this based on how capable these things really are. But that's certainly enough if you've got like a, you know, a medium-sized balcony garden or something like that. You're not going to run out of that, I don't think. And then lastly, the filter and the pickup module. You can hear the quality of that. Guys, there it is. Good first impressions. Time to set it up. Right, if this is as easy as I think it is, then I don't think I'm going to need a manual because there's so few components. The beauty of this is it can freestand, so I don't even need a screwdriver or a screw gun. I can just place this where I want. It looks nice and aesthetic, so it's not going to look out of place in and amongst your plants. So really, I'm quite happy for it to be sat on this bench. All I need to do is cut a length of pipe that can go from this to my water source with this filter and water pickup on the other end of it. And all I need to do is build the irrigation system that I want, using all the rest of the components, and then plug the end of that into this as well. So let's get to it. Put this on first, drop it into my water source, and clip that off. And then on the side here, it says in and out. I'll just show you that. In and out. And all you do is push this pipe onto the in, and that's the first part of it. I wonder if we can run this through a little test, and if it works, there you go. That's how easy this thing is. I'm in love with it already. That's so cool. Okay, so one thing I've always wanted to do is set up an automatic irrigation line for these cold frames, but now I've got this system. It's the perfect opportunity to do that and to test it out. So let's get to it. Right guys, so there we have it. I haven't exactly set up absolutely everything, but that's enough to really show you how this system is gonna work. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, about 12 pots set on this system already. I'll show you how many components I've got left. Absolutely loads. I have to say, really impressed so far, but let's go and turn it on and let's see what all this looks like. To give you an idea of how far away the plants are in this cold frame from the water source, that's it at the end of the vegetable garden there. So, and here is the unit, and then the other end is running into the top of this IBC container, which is the water source. So that is it. 2 pipes in and out, really self-explanatory which is which, and then you've got this controller system. So the first obvious thing is you can set it to tap, lets you manually water for as long as you wish, but then of course you've got a whole load of automatic options here, which are 12 hours for varying different minutes, every 24 hours for varying different minutes, and every 48 hours for varying different minutes. So a really flexible watering system, but for the purposes of this, on, it's quiet as anything, much quieter than that Irrigatia, much quieter. You can see it's obviously pulling water because that's nicely bobbling along. Let's go and see what it's doing. Ah, I've got some visitors. You guys might have to get out of the way. Nicely dripping from that pot, and that pot. Lovely. Yeah, really good. That gives you a good idea of the water rate. That's excellent. And again there, down in there. Goodness, and just to show you what I've set up there, it's a little bit Heath Robinson at the moment, but I'm going to tidy that up quite nicely. And there's a couple more down in here as well. So there it is guys, the Gardena solar powered automatic watering system. 150 quid's worth of premium garden tech right there. The question is it worth it? You know, if it's going to do about 30 or 40 plants, I suspect probably a bit more if you buy a little bit more tubing, and you might need to buy some more drippers. So you're going to get yourself into maybe 160, 170 quid's worth of automatic watering system. Then it's going to do an entire medium to large greenhouse, or 40 to 50 pots, or 40 to 50 tomato plants. Then you might say it is worth it. But it's still expensive, and you can do it for cheaper. The Irrigatia will do it just as well, if not loudly and with a little less class. All I would say is the components on this thing really are premium. You can just see it lasting for years and years and years. The main module, the main system is excellent in the hand. It's just beautifully designed, so it's going to look really nice sat anywhere in your garden or in your greenhouse, whereas some of the others, they're just a little bit more crude, you know, and that's fine. You can hide them away and that doesn't really matter. But if you really are into your garden tech, then you're just going to love this thing. It's got longevity, it looks cool, and I just don't see it breaking anytime soon. That said, 150 quid is 150 quid. It's a lot of money in this day and age. You know, you don't need to spend that money to get this sort of capability, but if you want to, you can. Gardena solar powered drip irrigation system. Awesome bit of kit.